안녕하세요, 반갑소. 저번에 이어서 셜록 홈즈 피해 물든 모욕 계속해보겠습니다. 목욕탕에서 경감과 합류하시오. 편집 뭐야? 타임즈. 시간이 지날수록 대영 제국의 위상은 높아져만 갈지니. 멕시코의 카르칼에서 대영 제국에 협조하겠다는 조약에 서명했다. 협조하기로 했구나. 사건이 종결되었다.
This is where I keep my post.
사형?
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
비가 헬기 지나가네. 아니야.
A map of London and the surrounding area.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind.
목욕탕으로.
What a beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
용의자는 누구인가?
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin,
네, 소리가
a
안 나.
lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
아하. 흉기는
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
목격자.
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He will be able to give you more details.
그렇구만. 범행 현장과 로마식 목욕탕 조사를. 흉기를 찾아야 되는구만. 어디 보자. 아니야.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
What should we do next, Holmes?
여기가 들어온 데인가?
The changing. The steam room. Frigidarium.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
내 자유도 없나.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentlemen had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors
다른
this
손님은
morning?
없었나?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
어디 조사를 해볼까? 가볍게 펜 주름새. 아니? 이걸로 그걸 알 수 있단 말이야? 결벽증. 반짝이는 단추. 맨체스터? 오늘 보는 잠바. 증거. 아침 7시 30분경 필리스는 우측에서 전보를 보냈다. 그렇구만. 필립스는 맨체스터 출신으로 목욕탕 손님들에게 담당하는 솜씨 좋은 손님을 담당하는 전보를 보내기 위해 자리를 비운 사이에 사건이 벌어졌구만. 나갔는데 어딘데? 이거 내용이 없다. 여긴데.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room.
용의자가 입던 옷으로 가. 이거 뛰어당겨. 야, 뭐 눌러야 되더라? 뛰지 마. 아이. 아, 캡스라. 됐다.
Clothes belonging to one of the suspects. Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
샴페인 술이야.
Champagne for a special occasion.
샴페인? 숟가락 달라 그랬나?
An ice
녹아내리나?
bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
얼음이 녹아있구만. 응? 조사가 안 끝났네? 마귀?
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam
안
session.
열었다고. 그렇구만. 신문하기. 목욕탕의 탈의실에서 마개로 뽑지 않은 샴페인과 얼음 양동이가 발견되었다. 아니.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah,
눈이 파였어.
death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
조사하기. 얼굴 눈이 패였어.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain.
아 뚫고
Death would
지나갔구나
have been
뇌까지.
instantaneous.
어허. 오른손 반짝이.
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session. Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
손톱에 흙이 있어. 분석 시작하기. 로드니경의 손톱 밑에서 발견된 토양표입니다.
The death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
30분에서 1시간밖에 안 됐어?
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
피가 출혈이 생각보다 많아.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous, do you know that? I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
생각보다 많은 피가 흘렀어.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street. This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
로드니경의 시체 아래에서 발견된 열쇠다. 또 뭐가 있는데? 채취한 혈액 표본이다. 증기장치.
G. Newell and Sons, steam specialists, Seattle, WA. With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
안 보인다. 어허. 증기를 사용하면 안 보이는구만. 안경. 깨졌네?
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier.
아하.
These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
근시. 바로
The
조사.
brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme.
엄청난 열기로군. 이게
I will
뭐야?
need something to pick up this melted metal.
너와는 금속 조각을 집을 도구가
It is too
필요해.
hot. I cannot reach into it.
불충분. 자, 우리 용의자 아저씨들. 한번 신문에
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment. Mr. Holmes?
일단 필립스에게 신문을 해야겠어. 열쇠에
How
대해서.
many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
그게 아닐 텐데. 전보를 아침에 보냈던데.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
이 녀석 샴페인은 누가
There is a
주면
bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention.
모르는
Do
일이야?
you believe that it's important?
허허.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
그럼. 물론일세.
None, Lestrade.
데려가. 연행해. 데려가서 분석을 하자. 아, 제린이 안녕하세요. 아, 감사합니다. 분석 흑조사하기. 그렇습니다. 초점 조절. 됐다.
Pyrite,
황철
otherwise
설계.
known as fool's gold.
바보의 금이라고들 하지.
White
에베토.
clay particles. Selenite. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay.
회복도이라고.
I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
회백터.
The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
어허. 혈액조사.
Let us analyze this blood sample. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems
그러네.
very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface.
죽은 지 30분에서 1시간이 되는데 피가 응고되지가 않았어.
I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide. I
뭐야?
must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide.
피펫. 수수 딱 뽑아서 떡. 떡. 떡.
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water.
물에 희석되는 피구만. 그렇구만. 뭐지? 앉아서
What
보냐?
should we do next, Holmes?
이 자식이 구경만 하는데? 신문하러 가자. 왔어, 이 자식. 도움도 안 되는 녀석. 신문할 시간이다. 신문, 신나는 신문. 아하, 갤러부터 해볼까?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm
내가
assisting the
셜록
police
홈즈다,
with
이
their
자식아.
investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
직업이 뭐예요?
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
아하, 의원이야.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them.
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that.
뭐가
I
아니야.
apologize.
숨긴다 그랬잖아, 이 자식아.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you, and he trusted me. But
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear
제정신이 아닌데?
nothing. I'm better now.
Please try to recall what
오늘
you
먹게
saw
간발을
today.
얘기해주겠네.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well.
너가 안경 주인이야?
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the
운동을
knife.
봤어?
What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
아, 얘가 범인인가요? 아니, 안경을
Had Sir
벗어났던데
Rodney
어떻게 봤을까?
exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
샴페인에 대해서 모르고 인물 조사를 해보자. 수염이 많이 자랐구만. 서투른 면도지. 그걸 어떻게 한 거지? 식은땀. 왜 이 녀석 왜 이렇게 시간땀을 흘리지? 뭐 떴는데? 부어있는 눈. 아니, 옷이 더러워졌어. 이건 뭐야? 호신용 부적, 파티마의 손, 미신. 미신을 믿는구만.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
다음은 너다.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
들어와!
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir
내가
Rodney
셜록
Bentley.
홈즈야.
Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
묻는 말에 대답해.
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
직업이
What is
뭐예요?
your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist,
얘도
specializing
고고학자네.
in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
성과가 있었어.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly.
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him.
소갈머리.
He's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
너가 본 걸
Well,
말해봐.
we entered the